Okay, guys.
Now turn left on
So we got this nice little intersection with Rockwood and Outpost Trace. Now we see the cars coming to, oh, well, he was going to come to a complete stop. He changed his mind and almost rolled, but then did stop.
In 500 feet.
Smoother than he's done in the
Lago
past,
Road.
which is part of the reason why I don't like taking FSD through here. And now he's claiming the middle of the road is his.
Now turn right onto
hello?
Road.
Anyway, there you go. Okay, so today's trip's mostly just going by school zones. That was the main point. Anyway, 16 miles, 35 minutes, 243 watt hours per mile, and 4 kilowatt hours used. So Grnpa FSD did not grab the Highland Lake Boulevard stop sign, so it's kind of weird that OPA Ray does, but Grnpa doesn't. I don't know, whatever. Other than, so I had some issues getting the navigation down right. I was kind of hoping to get the high school zone, and that was not active. I don't know when it was active, but it wasn't active when I went by. I'm not sure what the time frame would be. Oh, it really should be active right now. Because I turned on the Dawn, wait, so go back. So the first time through, I had a navigation problem. So I had to go back, reset, set my destination out to Marble Falls, which then gave me FSD going past the westbound active school zone at the middle school. And then I went turn around back down there, Cactus or whatever it is. Cactus Bend? I don't remember what the name of the street is, but it's down there. So I turned around, came back, set navigation, set the destination as being my house. And so that gave FSD navigation to go by the active school zone on eastbound 1431 for the middle school. Okay, that's another fail. And then as I'm coming down Loman Ford, I figure, okay, I'll try turning right on Dawn Drive and see what happens. The school zone was indeed active. I mean, those elementary school kids should have been out a long time ago. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it was active. Now, there was a Lago Vista police officer down there helping somebody had some kind of problem with their front bumper. Maybe they got in an accident or something. I don't know. I just know they were there in the outside lane where their lights going. But FSD moved the car over into the inside lane, so no problem. Still no reaction to the active school zone. Now, what I noticed here was there was just one light, not the two lights like out at the middle school. But still, that should have been enough to signal something. And it didn't. I mean, for Pete's sake, out there in Magical Tesla traffic light, he says he's stopping for a traffic light. And he comes close to stopping a lot of the time. And over here, he doesn't even think about it. That's kind of weird. Okay. Okay, so since I'm on Dawn, did I have... So there was no FSD issues. I mean, I had a navigation issue. I just didn't think through it all the way through. Once I realized what I had done, it was easy to reset and get rolling again. That's part of the reason why I had 16 miles. That loop back around. But anyway, I mean, that's just the way it goes. So no problem there. So I don't think there was any. And when we came up to merge onto Loman Ford, no problem there. Okay, so fine. Just making sure we have what we need to say for FSD, right? We'll go from there. So FSD for some reason has decided that it's better to come up Rockwood instead of Rock Terrace. I have no idea why. I mean, Rock Terrace is closer to my house. It seems like it'd be easier to come up Rock Terrace. I don't know, whatever. It's just, you go a different way, but it seems like it's smoother. Whether or not it's less distance, I'm not sure. It might be slightly less difference. But anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. I mean, navigation does what navigation does. So, when we get down to the intersection of Outpost Trace and Rockwood, so before the car would come to a complete stop at the intersection, actually rolled into the intersection. This time he didn't come to a complete stop, but he started moving left. So now he's blocking every lane. And then he stops. Why would you do that? This is worse than what you were doing before. Anyway, whatever. He only came to a complete stop for like a second, maybe half a second. And then he started rolling. He started making his left onto Rockwood. Okay, not great, but at least he kept moving to some extent. But then, when he went up Rockwood, he went down the middle of the road. Now, this road's not like Santa Rosa where the sides are all broken up. It has room to paint the lines for 2 lanes. It's intended as a 2-way street. Why in the world would you roll up in the middle? What's that? That's because what us humans would do. Okay, but you didn't have to. There was room. And you could have measured it. You could have done it right. And you didn't. Oh, come on. All right, so because we came out of Rockwood, because this doesn't happen otherwise, but because we came out of Rockwood on Boggy Ford, somewhere around Rock Terrace, FSD decided we're in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. I have no idea where it got from. It's a magical Tesla speed zone. Because it's supposed to be 40 the whole down to past the activity center. It's supposed to be 40. And that's what signs say. But because we came off of Rockwood, for some reason, FSD and navigation have decided it's a magical Tesla speed zone there. Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. The turn on to American, it wasn't smooth, but it was decent. I mean, it was a little jerky, right? So, other than that, it was fine. The turn on to Santa Rosa, the usual thing. So that was pretty good. So anyway, there you go. Just a short little drive. Okay, anyway, onward. So what's the grade, Ray? Well, I have a feeling that the magical speed zones are probably A. The stupid stuff on Rockwood. That's part of the reason why I don't like running FSD in that area. But FSD has to learn somehow, so I run it there. I imagine somebody ran FSD through there, and this is what they taught them. Right? I don't know why. But anyway. So, was there anything else I can mark him down for? No, not really. So I think the end result is actually an A. It wasn't bad. Of course, it was only 16 miles, so it wasn't very far. But there you go.